Well, it's Wednesday, baby, and I was getting ready to pour y'all all kind of tea, and then I got upset, you see, because it doesn't feel good being right all the time. It doesn't. It does not feel good to know that I said exactly this was going to happen just a few weeks ago. Yes, I said exactly this was going to happen, and I'm talking about Voldemort Poontang and the shit he is pulling in Poland today. He flew 19 of his drones into Poland. Since that occurred, Poland has shot down 3 of the Russian drones and activated Article 4 of NATO. Honey, and here we go. Oh, and by the way, since I'm saying here we go today, let's just check on in to see what Daddy Dumpy Pants has had to say about Voldemort Poontang being all up in Poland's airspace. Shall we? Yes, Daddy Dumpy Pants took to his not-so-trues to say, what's with Russia violating Poland's airspace with drones? Here we go. Yeah, when it comes to Russia, it's just a little, what's with Russia? Violating Poland's airspace. Just one little question, baby. Just one little question. But God forbid he wake up with a thorn in his side from Tom Hanks or Rosie O'Donnell. Then it's entire paragraphs just ranting and raving about liberals, baby. You know, he spent the entirety of his day just going on rants about crime in Chicago that does not exist, that would require the military to have boots on the ground. But when it comes to Voldemort Poontang flying way too close to our sovereign airspace in Alaska day after day after day after day since his little summit with Voldemort Poontang, I guess he ain't got shit to say about that. And then now that Voldemort Poontang has flew over 19 drones into Polish airspace, which 3 have been shot down by Poland today. Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Either way, just one little line. Oh, what's with Russia? Isn't that funny, honey? Isn't that funny? Yes, our president is way too busy today committing war crimes in the Caribbean to worry about Russia. I mean, Vladdy is daddy's daddy. And it sucks to be right because I said that because of this orange guy, we were going to wind up in WW3 because he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He thinks he's tough and he's strong. He thinks he's got it going on. But he's playing a game with real fucking chess masters today. And he barely knows how to play checkers, dear. He talks about holding the cards, but this ain't go fish, you stupid bitch. No. I mean, why do you think Voldemort Poontang all of a sudden escalated by flying more drones into Poland? What do you think precluded that play? I'll give you a hint, dear. Let's think about it. Daddy Dumpy Pants is really busy committing war crimes in the Caribbean, dear. He's way too close to Dudu Netanyahu, who just less than 48 hours ago decided he was going to boom in Qatar and came out to say, the US of A backed me in this play. We were just talking about that yesterday. I wonder, dear, after that summit that they had there in China, between Voldemort Poontang and President Xi and Baby Butt Dictator and Iran too, and quite a lot of other Middle Eastern countries and their leaders, baby. And I do believe the talking point of the day was the West. Well, they're going to blow shit up whether you give them money or not, dear, because they don't care about your sovereignty. They think that they are stronger than everyone and that we should come together and have each other's backs and just create our own NATO and UN without the West. That was the talking point, dear. And since that talking point was made, we've committed war crimes in the Caribbean. Dudu Netanyahu has dragged us into everything that he's trying to do. So I guess you could say Voldemort Poontang was emboldened after yesterday. Maybe he knows that some other people have his back. People that should be our allies, in fact. Thanks to the orange guy. Thanks to the orange guy. Now, a whole lot of other countries are going to look and say, you know what? Down with the West, once and for all. If we collectively come together, we can watch it fall. And that's what's going on today. That's what's going on today. Thanks to this orange fool. We had allies in other South American countries, too, that we don't anymore. And you know who's been picking up those South American countries? China and Russia. As Daddy Dumpy Pants pushes us further and further and further away with his war crime plays and his hate for people that have brown skin, dear. He has pushed us to where we are like sitting ducks. And the only people that would somewhat be willing to help us, or the same people that we help, are those European countries that Voldemort Poontang is trying to attack today. So if they are busy defending themselves from Voldemort Poontang, what's to stop Voldemort Poontang from escalating his little plays in Alaskan airspace? What's to stop him? Not Daddy Dumpy Pants. No, he's too busy worrying about people like you and me who don't like him, baby. He's too busy trying to cover up a pedo ring. He's way too busy straightening his wig today and spraying his body orange and covering the bruises on his hands, honey. He's too busy trying to go out and have steak dinners and play golf today. He's just way, way, way too busy to protect us against our real enemies. And it's so much easier to sell us out expeditiously while he pads his pockets with money. Sucks to be right. It sucks to be right. MAGA, while you're so busy hating liberals, dear, you might want to download Babbel today or Duolingo and start your Russian, baby. Get a head start, because that's the language you will have to speak, thanks to your daddy.